Spearman and Ruby Whitehorn. Take questions for the players, and we'll start with Maria.
For Talaysia, it seemed like y'all really got off to that great start, and then kind of hit that lull in the second quarter, and then Liberty sort of got himself positioned better to get in the game. Just what was sort of the breakdown from in that second quarter and then going on into the game?
Honestly, I feel like the first quarter we had great pressure. We was pushing the pace. Then the defensive side, like, it was a slump. We wasn't playing to our pace on defensive side. We was just letting them run their offense, getting to where they need to be, their spots. I feel like we got to work on that. It's a progress. We're gonna get better, but we're gonna keep working on it every day in practice.
Laura.
Kind of along the same lines for Zee or Ruby. Liberty was able to outscore you guys 50-45 in the second half. And in the past, when we've seen you guys give up some points, you kind of got it back, you got back on track, and it just felt like Liberty was able to kind of change the momentum a little bit and get back in the game. Just what did you guys see from the defensive point of view?
I feel as if we just need to play together more, on defense. A lot of our rotations be off sometimes because we're not really on the same point. So I feel as if we just need to stay in the gym and continue working on our half-court defense and make sure we're making our rotations.
I also feel like we have to play together more. Sometimes it can be hard because obviously, we sub and we play with different groups and different people, and I feel like sometimes it's harder to adjust when we're, getting put in situations where we're playing with different people that we're not used to. But just getting better as a team, growing as a team, being able to play with everybody on the team, regardless of how we're rotating the game.
Maria.
Ruby, the way the schedule works out, you've now got 10 days before you play a game. You play, I think, November 26th. Just what do y'all work on in the interim? How beneficial can that 10-day break be?
It's going to be very crucial. I think that it's going to be important that we come in there and give our all in practice for the whole 10 days that we're not playing. Practice is typically harder than games, so just taking advantage of this time that we have to be competitive, to get some good work in, and to grow the chemistry on the court.
Laura.
Talaysia, what was Kim's message to you guys after the game? Was there anything that she said that maybe you hadn't seen, or did everything she was kind of telling you guys kind of line up with what you were seeing on the court?
Honestly, the message that I took and received, right now we playing this preseason. Still, we playing teams that we should be by 40, like she said. But when we play SEC teams, start getting into conference, it's going to be more physical, competitive. They know their rotations, they know where they need to be. I feel like we're in a team, we're learning each other still. So we're going to get there, but the message that stood out for me when we start playing SEC teams is going to be more competitive, and we're going to have to know our roles and know what we need to do.
Maria.
Zee, defensively, you could play 1 through 5. Your ability to go out, to the three-point shooter and then have the speed to get back into the paint. Defensively, as a team, y'all can look really good, and then there can be breakdowns. But when the breakdowns occur, what from your point of view is happening? When it goes well, what's going well? When it breaks down, what happens?
Back to what I was saying, it's just our rotations be off sometimes. So it's we all don't be on the same track. So we all can be guarding the same person at one time and leave somebody open. Or we just miss a rotation that we should have been there, which is why we stay in the gym and we're going to keep getting better these next 10 days actually, on making our rotations and staying at help side and making sure we know who we're guarding.
All right, one more from Cora.
Ruby, at least for the first few quarters, it felt like this was the most polished you guys have felt offensively. Did you feel that? And when the offense was looking great earlier in the game, what did you see on that?
I saw us sharing the ball a little bit more. I think when we share the ball, we look really, really good. When we get a lot of in and out paint touches, kick out threes, I feel like it looks really good, and it gives everybody on the court energy, from the person passing the ball to the person making the shot. I feel like if we continue to start the game like that, offensively coming out hot and just playing together, then we'll do better down the line.
All right, thank you.